In a shocking new report, fans of TLC's Sister Wives are now learning some of Christine Brown's new husband's family was murdered in a brutal massacre. What details have been made public about this horrific crime? Keep reading for the details. It was during Christine and David Woolley's wedding special that fans got their first real look at some of his family. Otherwise, fans only know what has been dug up and made headlines or ended up on Reddit. For example, the tragic death of David's previous wife frequently makes headlines and comes up in various Sister Wives fan groups. During the wedding special, David Woolley shared that he had two sisters who lived in Mexico. Both were in polygamous marriages. In total, David has 7 siblings, including Karen, Shanna, Roy, Tamara, Harold, Christine, and Patricia. His 70-year-old sister, Karen, was one of her sisters who once lived in Mexico. Presently, she lives in Utah. Sadly, Karen's daughter, Donna Ray Langford, and Donna's children, Rogan and Trevor, passed away in November 2019. Karen's daughter, David Woolley's niece, and her grandchildren were among the victims of a brutal massacre that took place in Mexico. In total, there were 3 mothers and 6 children murdered. All 9 victims were members of the same Mormon community. They were living in Mexico at the time. But they were in 3 different SUVs traveling back to the United States. Sadly, they were attacked. All 9 victims had dual citizenship and were on their way to attend a wedding. According to The Sun, Mexican authorities report that SUVs traveled through an area where rival cartel gangs were having a shootout. The area was a hotspot for an ongoing battle. Sadly, one of the cartel gangs made the mistake of attacking the family as they tried to pass through the area. Donna was 43 at the time of her passing. Furthermore, her children were 11 and 2. The other women were 30 and 29. The children were 12, 11, and 8-month-old twins. Surprisingly, there were survivors of this brutal attack. Christine Brown's new husband, David Woolley's nephew, was hailed as a hero for his actions. After surviving the attack, Devin Langford hid his siblings in some bushes. Then, he walked roughly 14 miles to find someone to help them. Speaking to ABC, the children's father, David Langford, said it was a miracle any of his children survived. How many bullet holes were fired into that vehicle at that horrific scene, and how many children were involved? It's amazing. It's beyond amazing that they survived. Have you heard of the brutal massacre in Mexico back in November 2019 that left 3 American mothers and 6 children before now? How do you think Christine and David feel about the details of this horrific story going public? Share your thoughts in the comments. Then, bookmark Talkstar channel so you never miss an update on Sister Wives. Christine put the work in and now the kids see her as the nucleus. Cody is flabbergasted that he's not the nucleus. So, why is he blaming Christine when it's clear Robin is the problem? Especially with the adult kids. That should be the clear-cut proof. With the amount of mental gymnastics both Robin and Cody do they be able to win platinum at the Olympics. Taking a step back, it's easy to see how fans immediately came to this conclusion. Over the course of the show, Christine Brown was always the most vocal of the wives and ready to challenge Cody whenever he made a poor decision for the family. Mary was always too eager to stay in Cody's good graces. Meanwhile, Janelle was always very passive and avoided direct conflict. It seems that Robin knew Christine held the most power when it came to swaying Cody's opinion. Most viewers initially thought Robin would be happier with Christine out of the way. But it seems like her departure brought on more problems than solutions. Do you think Robin Brown was the most jealous of Christine? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Follow Talkstar YouTube channel to keep up with the latest Sister Wives news and updates.